candela y demasiado la puerta negra.
Si tus pachangas ya duermen hasta un mendigo búho, pues mejor y este coleccionista de música que se llama Scot Simmons y trae pura musiquita para el reventón hasta que salga el astro güero. Así que échale un ojo aquí en Activón TV.
¿Qué onda, banda de Activón TV? Hoy estamos con uno de los mejores DJs de Ministry of Sound. Es el señor Scot Simmons. How are you?
How you doing? Nice to meet you too.
Welcome to Mexico. Having a good time here?
Yeah, always a good time in Mexico.
That's great. You're more than welcome here in Mexico. Scott, tell us how you started in the music business.
Cool. Well, I started out when I was 18. I was a DJ in college, which I think a lot of DJs start out in house parties or at college. And from then onwards, kind of got some gigs in clubs and progressed, and then started traveling and doing DJing in international countries. So it's been fun, and here I am in Mexico.
That's great. And do you think it's like a heavy, like, is it difficult to get in the music business?
I think it is. I think the music industry is one of those industries where, you know, they say that, you know, for some people that go to college and university, I think the passion is far more important than your own, should we say, intellect. I think people, you know, if you love music and you will work hard, and then you hopefully will get into the industry. But I think a lot of people, they think that they can just walk into it. I think the passion and the drive is the most important thing.
That's great. And Scott, you're here to present this album, right?
Yeah, this album is coming out in Mexico. It's our first album released with our partners EMI. It's a great album, full of some really good new tracks. The David Guetta's on there, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, and some cool underground stuff as well. So it's a good album for if you're like a kid that likes the commercial stuff, or also stuff that you want to kind of find new music. This album is the one for you.
Okay, that's great. And this is a Mexico special edition, I think.
Yep.
Why it's a like?
Well, what we do with Ministry is obviously our albums come out all over the world, and what we're trying to do with this album is make it more specific for your country. You know, there's no point me personally making an album in the UK and going, right, this is what's big in Mexico, because I don't live here. And what we take is the advice from our record companies over here, and they say, right, you know, these are the big names in Mexico, these are the records that you should be using, and then we take their advice, we add some of our own tracks that we feel make the album more Ministry style, and we go from there.
And do you have any personal projects?
Yeah, I work as a producer as well. I work with a colleague of mine, and we make tracks. One of my tracks is on this album, Ultra DJs, and we make records, and we try and make records that we feel are good, and if we get the support, we get the support. But you know, we like to feel that we're doing records that will put a smile on people's faces. That's the most important thing for us.
Scott, thank you very much. We hope to see you back here in Mexico and see you performing. Thank you, señores. Scot Simmons aquí en Activón TV.
Hi, I'm Scot Simmons from Ministry of Sound, and this is Active on TV.